value of 370. Give us a sense as to which segment is this going to cater to. What are the timelines looking like?
Yeah, so this is a micro market of Bhandup. We have a product called Neohomes. We're already developing their other projects, and we already delivered more than 700 homes in this category. And there we are trying to launch another 3 towers, valued at around 370 crore. And it's likely to get completed in the timeline of 3 to 4 years. And Bhandup, as strategically, this land parcels are very, very close, like almost 500 meters walking distance from new metro stations like Sangrila on LBS Mark. So, it's a very good location for the good ticket size around 65 to 70 lakhs type of a one-bedroom hall flats is something which we are targeting as a market.
Pretty interesting. Mr. Shah, speaking of your important gross development values, that's roughly 3,400 crores, if I'm not wrong, for the Mumbai region. And you have recently done a fundraise also, the QIP funds, 300 odd crore rupees you have allocated for project acquisitions and land developments. Can you give us a timeline where you'll be deploying this capital, going ahead? You spoke about a couple of projects right now, but what will be your deployment for this QIP funds? We want to know that.
So, firstly, Marathon Nexzone is now a zero debt company and a surplus. So, the 370 crores of odd, we had repaid, entire Marathon Nexzone's debt. And the surplus, 300 crore plus, we are planning for a new acquisition of project. Now, our target will be kind of a JV kind of a model. And we are targeting in high value kind of locations in south and central Mumbai, joint venture redevelopment projects. That is the main target of investment. And of course, we are also looking at our micro market of Panvel, where we would like to invest and start the projects in whatever we have as in our land bank. So, overall, the deployment of funds mainly will be for acquisition of new satellite model kind of projects. And we intend to add more GDV during this next 1 year as a new development acquisition.
Mr. Shah, the Q3 launch pipeline is also looking very strong. Can you give us more perspective as to what are the launches that you've planned coming up next?
Yeah, so other than this 370 crore Bhandup, which you have already mentioned, we also are launching phase 3 of Marathon Nexzone, Panvel. So 3 towers, roughly in the GDV of 600 crore plus, is something which we are looking at to be launched during the next quarter in the Nexzone Panvel. Panvel Nexzone, we already have delivered more than 3,000 flats, and it's a 26-acre township very close to the Panvel new airport, and it is very well connected by the Shivri link. And from the South Mumbai, actually in 40 to 45 minutes, you can reach at this location. So the new airport and the Shivri Harbour link is really giving this big fillip to this location. And we are expecting typically a Nirvana type of a little high value kind of a product in this phase 3 of Marathon Nexzone.
It's a pretty interesting growth outlook coming in, but there is a lot of merger and structuring happening around your company as well. And there's a merger happening with the parent, and it's expected to complete in the next 12 to 15 months. Now, let's add up everything. What kind of incremental benefit will be there? What will be the synergy? And please quantify this synergy. Yeah.
Basically, we have all Marathon Group entities. We have gone into all asset-related entities being merged into Marathon Nexzone. The merger has already been approved by the board, and the merger is actually in the progress. NSE, BSE clearance and SEBI and ultimately NCLT clearance will take another, say, 12 months or so, whereby the Marathon Group's almost 400 acres of land in the Mumbai MMR region is getting consolidated in the Marathon Nexzone, and to add approximately 58,000 crore of GDV will be added once the whole merger will take place. And all these locations of the land, which if I want to just give you a gist, Bhandup is a very good location where it's on the LBS mark, very close to the metro station. We have close to 120 acres of SRA slum land where we are already developing in a big way Neohomes project. Then we have 200 acres of land which is in the Panvel, which is also in one of the most growing location where state government has already announced that Mumbai 3.0 of roughly 35%, and the revenues are also growing. And with the new launches, I think more or less similar line of a growth in a year which I am envisaging.
Okay, all right. Mr. Shah, thank you so much for taking out the time and giving us all those insights, and all the best for second half of FY26.